It's wonderful seeing this building. I went to the first, second, third, and fourth grades here. This was the second grade room, and my teacher was Marleah Grace. I think Miss Maloney, Marleah Grace, Miss Walkie, and I can't remember the other one, but it was a long, long time ago. And it's great seeing the building come back and that it's being used. It's a great resource. Once upon a time, neighborhood schools were something that made things special. So seeing it be put back in use is a great thing.
The Foundation is pleased and thrilled to have you all here to be part of what the Med Foundation is calling GE Day, General Electric Day at the Marleah Grace School. And we're all very excited and have been all week. We've been in here cleaning and painting, and if you get a chance, make sure you go upstairs, and the Essex County Sheriff's Department has been doing the upstairs for us, free of charge. So we're thrilled. We'll get the whole building looking real spruced up.
The GE Good Neighbor Fund is just what the name implies. Employees contribute to the fund during their employment at GE, and a committee made up of GE employees review the applications and award funds to those who they deem worthy. Many of us here today have worked for the GE or have had relatives that have spent most of their entire employment there. The Meg Foundation applied to the GE Good Neighbor Fund approximately 1 year ago, a little over a year ago. A few months later, several members of the board met with us at the school, took a tour, and reviewed our application. At that time, we had not come very far in the renovation, and they were kind enough to point out important issues that needed to be resolved before we could receive any funding. Encouragement, and those who just dropped by to visit the building and to marvel in its beauty. Because of this most generous gift, we will be able to install a brand new and efficient heating system. Once up and running, the doors of the school will be open throughout the entire year, thus making the building even more useful and serviceable. You gave us the hope to keep moving forward. You saw the potential of this building, the beauty, the need for the community use. You chose to become part of its restoration, and because of you, we are all here today sharing in this wonderful gift from the GE Good Neighbor Fund. Thank you.
Janice came to the board and she discussed this with the board members, and she gave me a call and we sat down and she goes, "What do you think? Do you think I can get this done?" And I said, "If you get the right group of people," she says, "I have them lined up, you can do anything." And Janice does not start something she is not going to get accomplished. We were in here, 3 years ago, and when we first opened up the building, the manager was here, and the manager gave us commitment at that time.
Janice and the committee came to me several years ago with the idea of making a community center out of this building. I thought it was a wonderful idea. They put an awful lot of hours in, a lot of hard work, and a lot of their resources going into making this project a success. And I'm very happy to be here. It's been a dramatic improvement since the last time I was here. And I'd like to thank everyone that's involved and that has been involved, and I hope that the good work continues into the future. And in a very short period of time, we're going to have a very viable building here for community service and whatever else happens to come.
Thanks to you.
So, well, thanks to
and all
everyone
of
else.
us, the committee.
That we all here can say thank you to them, as well as the GE Good Neighbor Fund, for making this one step closer to fulfillment. But without a doubt, without the tenacity, and I know she's thanked everybody, but have you ever said no to Janice? I mean, the manager and the Board of Selectmen understand that as well as anybody. And as a member of the Saugus Business Partnership, when she approached us, and the credit union, when we addressed the windows, it was with that endearing, motherly, you help me, but right behind that, there was that fierce ferocity. You just try to say no.